Good day and welcome to today's construction class. My name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of Michael Tech. Today we'll be considering a problem displayed on the screen. Okay, yeah, we'll be producing it in first angle orthographic projection. So we are required to produce the front elevation looking in the direction of arrow a plan, and end elevation looking in the direction of arrow B. All right, a section on plane XX and a section on plane YY. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do right here is to produce a thin horizontal line like this. Okay, after that, yeah, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a perpendicular line to that horizontal line in this order also. Okay, and I need to be careful, ensure your T-square and set square are in proper alignment. Ensure they are in proper alignment. Okay, ensure they are in proper alignment. That is very, very important. So I produce this on the vertical plane like that towards against that horizontal line. So after doing that, I'm going to start with the front view. Then I'm going to start from the bottom left to the right. From the bottom left to the right. Okay, now if we look at it, our total span 45 at this lower elevation and 40 at the higher side, so that's what 85. So my total span is 85. So from this intersection I am measuring 85 towards my right hand side, which is this 85. Then I'm going to measure that mark 40 from the right. So here to here is 45, here to here is 40. So I've measured that. So I'm going to project those two areas vertically like this. Okay, vertically from top to bottom, and this mark also. Okay, from what bottom to top. So after doing that, the next thing is okay, let me start measuring the vertical plane. Okay, so from my left hand side, which is here, I'm first of all having height of 30, which is this. Height of 30, which is this. Okay, and also height of 30 on the right hand side, so making 60. So from bottom to the top here is going to be 60 towards my right hand side. Okay, now I notice that on my right hand side the total height of that box on my right hand side is 50. So I measure 50, which is this. Now those 3 points I mark right now, I'm going to project them horizontally. Okay, so this area projected like that, this area projected like that, and this area projected like this. Okay, now after projecting those 3 marks, so starting from this bottom left, okay, so I'm having mark of 15 from this junction, mark of 15, which is this. So that mark of 15 is split into 5 1 2 3 like that. It's split into 5 okay. After that, from this mark here, okay, I'm having mark of, first of all, mark of 5, and from this place mark of 5. Okay, at that area 5. So those points I measured right now, I'm going to project them vertically. Okay, I'm projecting those marks vertically, faintly with thin line. So this one right here like that, this right there like that, this right there like that, then this also right here like this, and this mark right here like this. So after measuring those marks downward like that vertically, okay, I think I made this light this thing here. Let me just correct that. Okay, so settled. So after pulling those marks like that, so yeah, so from this area, here, so I'm having mark of 15 and 10. So height of 10, from here I measure height of 10, which is this, then 15, which is this. So I'm going to project those 2 marks vertically and horizontally. So vertically first, this, then horizontally, this. Okay, now after doing those stuff, so let me just start thickening stuff out like that. Okay, not to waste time. Okay, so I'm thickening this from here to here first of all, like this. Okay, then this area is going to be like this. It doesn't reach the bottom, so you need to be careful. This area like this. Okay, and this area here. So I'm joining this 5 and this 5. Okay, so yeah, all the way to this. Okay, this one just to this mark of 10, to this mark of 10, and closed right here like this. Okay, so at the top here, connecting this all the way to this area and connecting this all the way like this. Okay, then I'm connecting this like this. I'm connecting this like this, and I'm connecting this. Okay, so doing those spots. Okay, so I'm going to, from the top here, mark of 10. Okay, I think that here is already well sorted, so I'm going to pull this like this, pulling this like this. I draw it towards this direction like this. So after projecting, all you have to do is just keep connecting. Okay, so that's one thing about machine doing orthographic projection. So it is kind of easy. So if you understand the principle, so it just has to do with lines. So this is going to be hidden for that web inside. The whole inside is going to be hidden, and that's going to be thin short dashes hidden. Okay, so that area is well represented. So I think I'm done with the front elevation. Yeah, looking in the direction of arrow A, I'm done with the front elevation. Okay, so up next is the plan. The plan for this. So, and to draw that plan, the first thing I'm going to do is from this junction here, I'm measuring mark of 10 and 10, making 20. So those two marks, I'm going to project them horizontally. First right here, then secondly right here like this. So after projecting those two marks, now my plan, so that's the span. So the thickness of our object from the top is what is 40. So measuring my 40, which is this. So measuring that 40 so that I won't waste my time. If you look at towards the right hand side, okay, so the web is taking mark of 5 5. So I measure 5 right here and what 5 right here. So I have them in place like that, so I don't need to waste time. So I'm going to project those marks horizontally. First right here, seconded by this, then followed by this. Okay, pulling those marks. Now this area you are seeing actually comes out, so and that's distance of what 5. So from here, mark of 5, which is this. So that mark of 5, I'm going to pull it horizontally like this. Okay, now after pulling it, then I can take in my object. So from here all the way to this area here like this. Okay, sorted like that. Okay, so then this is going to be like this, and this is going to be like this, and this right here like this. So I think this is going to move all the way down here like this, and this all the way down here like this. Okay, this is going to come like this, and this is going to be hidden, thin short dashes. Okay, yeah, from the top I can't see this area from the top, so it's going to be what? Hidden, thin short dashes, thin short dashes. Okay, there I settled. So our web, we already have it figured out, so let me just stick in it. First mark, second mark. All right, this here, this here, and I think I'm going to have this like this, zipped right here. Okay, and this area also will be what? It will be hidden, because I can't see this area also right here, so it will be hidden. That area also will be what? Will be hidden. And I have my plan like that. Okay, any issue? No issue, I'm good to go. So now it says an end elevation in the direction of arrow B. Arrow B is looking from here, and first time I'm looking from here, I will place it here. So what does that imply? I'm going to come here. Okay, before that, I'm going to, from this junction here, I produce mark of 10, mark of 10. Okay, now those mark of 10s that I produce, I'm going to project them vertically with 10 line. First mark, all right, second mark. So after doing them, so I'm going to pick from this junction right here at 45 degrees. Okay, at 45 degrees, I'm going to draw this like this, okay, after drawing that like that. Okay, so after drawing my 45 degrees, so the next thing is I'm going to project every point where this projection touches this inclined line. That's what I do. I project them vertically. Okay, I project them vertically, so from where they meet. So starting from the list, which is this, I put this up faintly like this, PM, followed by this, I put this up also faintly like this, followed by this, I put this up faintly, all right, followed by this, which I also pull up faintly like this. Okay, now pulling those areas up faintly, I can get my view of BB. I'm in view of B, direction of B. Okay, direction of B. Now looking at it from the back right there. Okay, first of all, we will agree that our base, which is the bottom here, is going to be all visible like this. Okay, all visible like that. Now if I'm looking from here, so this area, if I'm looking from here now, placing it here, this end here will be on this side. Why this area, you can see this end, that's it, will be on this side. Why this end will be what? On this side. So if that is the case, this is going to be here like this. Okay, and like this. Oh, my arrow, thank God I haven't gone far. Yeah, thank God. Okay, I'm still correct, because I need to take note. You can see that this bottom here and this bottom here, they are not on the same plane, so which means that area is actually somewhere here like this, and like this. You see the height, which is this, like this. So I'm looking from here, so this area is totally joined here like this, first of all. Okay, then I'm saying this place obviously, so okay, I'm also correct. No, okay, I'm not correct. It's for the extension there. So primarily the thickness from here to here is this, so it's from here, okay, from here all the way down like this. What's wrong with me? Why am I drawing rubbish? Okay, sorry. I seems to be carried away. Okay, this is going to be from here to here like this, and from here don't mind me. So somebody actually called my attention for something, so I seem a little bit distracted. Okay, so I think I'm on the same page with you now. So this place is going to be connected from top to bottom like this. Okay, and this area will be connected from top to bottom like this. Yeah, you'll be amazed. How is this place like this? So this object isometrically, if I'm looking at the back, this is how I'll be seeing it. Let me just give you a sketch. Okay, let me sketch it here. That back will be like this. Okay, yeah, this place that you have this stuff here. Okay, like that, like that. Here you get like this. So that's what you'll be seeing there with your web stuff. Like, so coming all the way here, then it comes down here, then goes like this. So this place also goes like this. You get it now. So that's how we come about that area. So then like this, you get okay. Our object, this place somewhere at the middle here, like this. Okay, so that's how it's going to actually look like. So if I'm looking at it from that direction, okay, so I think you should have an idea of why our object is now facing like this now. So that's the view from the back of your object from direction of B. You are looking at it from direction of B, so that's what you'll be having. Okay, so this area, if I'm looking from here, okay, this place, first of all, this corner is hidden. This corner here is this place here. You can see this place here is what is hidden now. Okay, so we'll be hidden like this. Jesus Christ, we'll be hidden like that. Okay, and likewise, okay, this place also is hidden, but since the face is, so we won't be able to show hidden line here, but this place is hidden also. So I'm going to connect this place all through that area like this, hidden, thin short dashes. Okay, after that place has been hidden, then obviously this way from here to here. Okay, hidden, which is this thin short dashes, thin short dashes. Okay, and that is my end view from direction of arrow B. That's my end view from direction of arrow B. So I hope you understand it better now. Okay, I hope you understand it better now. Okay, so that's settled. Then the next question says a section on plane XX. Section on plane XX, that is virtually cutting this object in the middle like this. Okay, then facing somewhere like this. Okay, facing somewhere like this. And here XX. So section XX, if they call this object XX, all you'll be seeing. So it's quite easy. Okay, so from the top here, let me just measure mark of 10. I don't need to do 2 times. Mark of 10. I draw horizontally like that. So it's still like having the same front view I'm having here. So the only thing is I'm going to measure, okay, I think 30, yeah, so that's 60. So from this area, mark of 30 and mark of 30. So let me adjust my camera. Okay, so mark of 30, mark of 30. So those two mark of 30 should be projected horizontally. So from this like this and this like this. Okay, so now okay, yeah, hope you can see this thing. Okay, I think it's kind of better like this. So if that is the case, so also from this base mark of 10, from that base mark of 10 right there, I project this also horizontally like this. Okay, so after doing that, so this one is going to be drawn this way like this, all the way down here like this. Okay, likewise this will be drawn all the way, it won't be hidden any longer. This area be drawn all the way like this, and this won't be hidden any longer also, to be drawn all the way like this. Okay, and this also will be drawn all the way like this, all the way like that. Okay, so 30. Okay, that 30 that I produced earlier on, this will be drawn from this area like this, all the way like this. Okay, and all the way like this. All the way like that. So this will be drawn here like this. Okay, and okay, from the top here, I'm going to measure mark of 10. On the mark of 10, I'm going to project it horizontally like this. Okay, so this will be drawn from here down like this, and this like this, and like this, then like this, like this, and this like this. Okay, then this like this. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Then I'm connecting this area at the top also like this. Okay, so this line shouldn't be here any longer. Yeah, and I think that's what we'll be seeing for section XX. So I'm just going to show my arch line drawn at 45 degrees. So I'm going to do that one offline. I'm going to do that arch line offline. Okay, and that is section XX. You are seeing on the screen right there, section XX. Okay, that is section XX right there. All right, so as simple as that. So if you don't actually understand why I actually section this area, you should watch the first part of the series on sectioning, which I actually uploaded on the sectioning playlist. It actually explains everything you need to know about where to section, where your knife touches. So I explained everything in that first video concerning sectioning, so take note of that. All right, so the last view I'm going to show right here is section on plane YY. Section on plane YY, so which means an area was actually sectioned somewhere here. Okay, it was somewhere here. Okay, an area was sectioned somewhere here like this. And facing this direction. Yeah, facing this direction like this, and they call it Y. Okay, they call it YY. So that area was sectioned like that, and they call it YY. So I'm going to show my section Y right here. Okay, so and to do that, the very first thing I'm going to do is just pick my ruler. So from here I'm going to measure mark from the edge of this front television, the last line there, measuring mark of 10 and 10. So those two marks will be projected vertically using my T-square and my set square. Okay, with 10 line, mark 1 and mark 2. Okay, after doing that, so from this junction I'm drawing at 45 degrees, at 45 degrees from that junction. Okay, which is going to be like this, and I'm going to draw this. So after drawing that, I'm going to project every point which my horizontal line touches this inclined line. I will project everything vertically upward. So I'm starting from here, so faintly, then followed by this, 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 faintly. Okay, now after projecting each of those points, I'm going to produce my section XX. So how is it going to look like? Let's look. Now, since we are cutting from this place like this, so we are cutting from here, so which means I won't be seeing this part any longer, so I don't have any business with this part again, so which I'm only seeing from here like this. That's the meaning. So if that is the case, so okay, here to here, first of all, like this, I'm going to thicken this like this, then here to here also, but I'm saying that extra 10, extra 5, so which is going to be like this. So you get that now, because we won't see this part again, and you know this part doesn't reach the bottom, it is this part that reaches the bottom, so it is going to be floating here like this. So that's it right there, and this one connects right here. So this one comes, we'll be seeing this stuff, okay, like this, and like this. Okay, so this will no longer be hidden, it is going to be visible now. It won't be hidden any longer. Likewise, this should be visible now. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, so that is our section YY. This is our section YY. So all I have to do now is just introduce my section line, which is also known as arch line, and the arch line is drawn at an angle of 45 degrees to the horizontal plane. So likewise, I'm going to do that offline also, just to save time. Okay, and this is my section YY, section YY. This is my section XX. Okay, so that is the solution to the problem as displayed on the screen. Cheap like plantain chips, easy as ABC: the front view, the plan view, the end view from the direction of arrow B, the section XS, which is the sectional front view, the section YY, which is the sectional end view. All right, so once again, my name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of MichaelTech. Kindly ensure you subscribe to this channel and also refer it to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you.